Alright guys, welcome back to City Skylines. And yeah, we're chilling here, looking at our overview map, and you guys were pointing out something. Right here there is actually a river that flows away from us. Bang, I just bought that real quick. Right here. That's not interfering with our stuff. That's great because I don't trust this. You know, I mean, we'll switch him off. We switch him off, we don't pretend. We might do some experiments with it later. But I was wondering, like, if I keep that thing running, will it eventually, keep on filling and filling and filling, and then flood everything, and then we flood the whole map with poo water and can't get rid of it. We would have to set up water pumps. So, yeah, I don't trust it. It's off. Yeah, all the buildings turned off. So we're gonna set up a few more of the sewage plants up here. And that should be safe. And we can we need 6 of them. 4, 5, 6. Get rid of our poop problem. Yes, yes. It was concerning me for a while. If you have poop problems, it's always a concern. Alright, let's bring that out here. And let's move, as long as you don't run them. Let's get a tiny road in here. Somewhat around there. And we're gonna move the solar panel over, That should do the trick. Put that here, it powers that stuff. Good. Water situation should be good. Sewage treatment, we're switching over. Let's check it real quick. We might even need more soonish. Come on, kick in stuff. Oh yeah. While we're at it, we should add another pump and another one of these. While we're at it, to get some buffer. City was growing massively lately. We're at almost 90k. Okay, yeah, I wanted to put down another water pump. Yeah, for now we could leave him here. I don't mind. We have to move him eventually though. Okay. Is that one hooked up? It should be. That's the sewage output. Holy crap. Oh my god. Wow, almost. Wow. Jeez. That would have been a huge fail. Pumping all the poo in here right into our pumps. Holy crap. Alright. Is that one connected? Yeah. Okay, we have some leeway now again. Alright, but and we need more right away. We need more right away. It's just a lot of water and poo we're doing in our city. But now, okay, come on. Is it connected? Yeah, it always takes a little bit. We polluted that a bit already. Right, let's say, put that here. Connected to. Okay, now it should be good though. Okay. Without a good sewage system, your city is not doing anything. Yeah. Here I need to do a little bit of zoning, and I got a few more assets, and also the first person mod. It should be somewhere now, hopefully. Where is it? I might have to enable it first. I have to check. Let me see, but I sure downloaded it because I wanted to try it out. But first, let's zone this stuff here. Last bits and pieces for high density. Come on, be gone. Okay, it's good. We don't necessarily need that. Yeah, it's a bit of detail work we need to do now, but it's also part of the game and it will pay off in the long run. Here, that needs to be zoned. Yet. Okay, so pushing for high density here. So where? Here is no first person mod thing. Advisor. Is it somewhere? Monuments. Let me see. Maybe I have to activate it somewhere. Let me quickly look that up. I'll be right back. Yep. For mods, you always have to activate it. Here it is now. Okay. Hotkey to toggle to first person. Hotkey to show cursor. Hold. No. Hotkey to go faster is caps lock. Alright, if you think so. Enter walkthrough mode. Woo! Alright, let's take a little ride through our city. Right behind the hot dog truck there. That's cool, there's a fire, there's action. Okay. Yeah, we're rolling. Oh man, that was a head-on collision. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, we're doing our delivery here. Okay. That's cool, man. Okay, let's go. Okay. How do... Press tab to exit first person mode. Okay. Okay, can we... No, okay. Okay, I need to tweak some of the settings maybe, but alright. Oh, cool, man. Whoa. Yeah, definitely it's a bit quick. Let me see. Oop. Always pressing the wrong button. Movement speed. Make it 50 or so. Prevent ground clipping, animated transition. Yeah, okay. Oh no. Did it again. Alright. Go to first person mode. Faster. You're zooming into that neighborhood. Form almost like in GTA. Dang. Okay, let's see. Oh man, this is so cool. Look at that! The Petronas Towers. Ah. You're still a bit too fast, right? I did it again! How many times do you want to do it? Movement speed, let's set it to the half of that, maybe. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's really... Is there a button to jump right down like we did? Click on it. Maybe you can click somewhere and so on. But yeah, we'll figure out the handling. But this is also cool. You can do real cool flybys. Look at our neighborhood here from on top, man. This is so cool. Look at the houses. Wow. Okay, today we're gonna do a bit of strolling around in the city as well. But we're also gonna do some building, don't you worry. But man, we have to take that in. We've been spending a lot of time building that all up together. Look. Oh man. It's good stuff here. Let's fly up a bit. There's the Petronas Towers again. Let's fly by them. Let's pretend we're a helicopter. If a helicopter would do that, they would sure get in trouble. Wow, look at that. Nice, this model. Oh man, this is so cool. What else do... Oh. Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. Our roundabouts here. Oh, Pyongyang Hotel back there in the horizon. There's a little fire. That's cool. IKEA. Delivery trucks rolling in. Our tourist district here, the train station. Ooh. Cool. Pyongyang Hotel. Ha! Nice. Okay. Let's fly through here. Nice. Look at all the houses and stuff. Oh man, that's so nice. Park, people chilling. Let's see. Let's use one of the skywalkways. Hello. Ah, look, back there. The industrial district. Cool, man. Should have installed that earlier, guys. This is so freaking cool. Man, sure is a landmark. You can't miss it, right? Okay, let's get out of it again. It also zooms out nicely. Hey, now I'm stuck going left for some reason. Alright. I think we're back to normal. Cool. So guys, I think at the moment our city is going pretty good. I think we soon should hit a death wave though, but we shall see. Let's wait until that is upgraded and let's quickly check the job situation. Yeah. We need to make sure we provide a bunch more jobs. Let's see. Out here that's cool. I don't want to add more there. Yeah, but here was oil, right? There was oil. Let's quickly look at the buildings I added. We have the Space Needle here in Seattle. By the way, Seattle, one of my most favorite cities. And I was thinking this needs to be at a nice landmark somewhere, but probably not close to the airport. That would cost. But you know, this side over here, they are a bit lacking. They are lacking a bit of yeah, on the landmarker side. So I thought maybe they could get a nice Space Needle somewhere. Let's look at it. Where would be here? Would be probably a nice spot. Not really gonna fit. Can't move that over. There's pretty much only this park in the way, I think. Can easily move that. Can put it here across the street. Let's see if we can give them a Space Needle. They deserve the Space Needle. The park, this park, there's another park a bit in the way. But I want to have the Space Needle and then set the parks around it. Alright. Let's move that bad boy to here. Then we take out the pathways here. And see if we can fit the Space Needle right there. Yes, we can. And we scoot it over so we have some walkways. Oh yeah. The Space Needle. Whoa. I love that. I was up there. And then below there was a park and there was actually doing a recreation of the... I think there was a scene for the movie Singles back then. Pearl Jam was actually participating in it. And then did a little gig down below. That was freaking awesome. Alice in Chains was playing, Soundgarden. Yeah. That was a great moment, sitting up there on the Space Needle. Okay, the parks are connected here to the roads. They can go through the park and also hit the Space Needle there. Which is really, really nice. And that park can stay here too, why not? Alright. I added more assets though. I want a narrow passway. Wait, I need to... here we go. Walkway. I want to check that out. I think that was a beach kind of walkway. We need to plop it down somewhere so we can have a look at it foremost. Okay, let's put it down and then check it out. See? That's really a cool asset. It's like a car park and then has a little walkway behind it. So cool. Let's try to keep that in mind and include it also somewhere. And then I think I also downloaded Das Rote Rathaus. Let me see here. That's basically, yeah, the town hall of Berlin. And we want to plop that down too. Probably close to the Reichstag somewhere. It deserves a bit more prominent spot, I feel. You know. But it should be close to the Reichstag. Hey, but why not here? Put it right on the curve there. Yeah. Nice. Maybe we can include the walkways there a little bit. We just got... What is that? Narrow perspective? Yeah, here. Let's see. With that... I sure want to have that there to make it look a bit more pretty. Let's see. Yep. If people, you know, want to come to the to the town hall. You can cruise in there, park here a little bit. I mean, it's pretty close to the industry by now, but I think that's nice. Eventually we move this industry here to another spot. We could really do that. We could move all this industry. Man, that would give us a nice build space. You know what, guys? When I look at it now, I really want to tackle that. You know? We go ahead, we take all this industry out and yeah, then move it to here, to this free spot. Then it would also be situated better with our two other production facilities, and it would help ease some traffic downtown here. Yeah, guys, come on, let's do this. A new big project, and we have a nice exit here and ways to connect, so you know. So let's estimate that's 1, 2, 3, 4 build tiles long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long. And then we have additional, so 10. We need to have a 10 block industry here, generic industry I want to build. Alright, so I'm gonna lay out a street grid here, and we're gonna move that and create a lot of build space downtown, which is totally makes sense. Yep, let's do this. Alright guys, here we are back, and what I did first, I have a rail line coming out all the way here, connecting to a cargo train station, and then going up to the line here we can't trust. I have this connection here for now, we shall see if it works. But so far with the airport connection here, there were no issues with it, so that's good. And yeah, here I have a fire station obviously and an incinerator plant. And now we need to zone out the industrial area here. So all this, just gonna use the auto filler there. It's gonna be industry all over the place. Bang bang. Here on the outskirts. Gonna stay away from the water though a little bit. You don't want to pollute it in addition to the poo that was already there. It should be far enough away hopefully. So let's zone out all of that. That should be a lot of industry. And then we need to observe it, of course, and see how we need to adjust our traffic flows and things around this area. And how we connect it to our cities, how heavy is the traffic. Here there will be a lot of traffic, so probably around this we kind of lay low with the industry a bit. Here, yeah, let's do this, that, all that, maybe here. Although, right there at the exit you probably don't want to have cars, you know, all waiting and stuff. It's a one-way here, big one-way 6-lane around, and it's connected via that roundabout so far. So, if you look at it, this is what we want to replace. I think we approximately got it there. So now what we gotta do is we need to dezone all of that, and then we're gonna do the huge transmuto, the huge transition, and see how it goes. So all that is gonna be unzoned. We might have to add a bit more industry to balance it out, but we shall see. It was good industry here, 2, 3, third level. So yeah. I don't know if the good old tree trick works, by the way, to get rid of the pollution after some time. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, I think I got most of it here. Let the transmutation start. So we tore all that out. We should have water around there, yeah. Okay. There's gonna be a little bit of shortage here because I cut some lines, but they should be filled in right away. Thinking, will it now? Let's connect it again. It's pretty much just along here and connect it to there. Okay, between here we shall see a connection as well soon. Just needed to bring, you know, that stuff over, but we connected it to here, but that is not connected to the rest, and yeah, you know what I mean. We could, if we had a line out here, we could save that actually. And now the Hoover Dam is also, our dam is also connected to the main city via that. And yeah, but it's alright. Okay, so I need to speed up time, otherwise the transition's gonna take a very long time. Okay, now we lost power in all this region. Yeah, obviously with restructurizing things there will be some difficulties and problems. That means we need best draw some power out from here, bring that over and hook it up to that industrial sector there. Let's see. That fixed it. Yep. Not that complicated. And now the transition is going on. We shall see if that is enough. If not, we can always add something down here. You know what I mean? But we will see. Right now industrial demand is low. And here they're moving out. Is there some zones we didn't get? Yeah. There is these tiny spots that somehow remained. Let's use the brush and get them out of here. Go, go, go. And yeah, we shall see with this area how it develops. I mean, we have this freight yard here too as an additional one. And now it shall be interesting how the traffic situation happens here. I mean, here it's really busy, for sure. People coming in and out here, yeah. Yeah, we probably should give them another option to get in and out here. This is a bit of a blockage I just discovered. But yeah, I'll observe it for a while. Right now I want to fix this place up and have it going well. And I'll be back when that thing developed a bit. At the moment 90,000 people, just pretty decent. Alright guys, so this area here is actually developing nicely. Here I see some more industry spots here. If you look at the pollution, it's not really bad. It's actually recovering quite nicely. It's a bit of pollution, but it'll go away. And we got some pollution coming from those here too. And here, yeah, that incineration plant we want to move. We want to move that from here to... There is one over here. We don't need that necessarily there. Could move that to a bit further down into the new industrial area right here. Also changed it from one way to all directions and hooked it up to a few more connections here to the highway. People can go in and out and in and out here. And then also another bridge coming over from here. So this is really well connected and here. But yeah, around here traffic is heavy, but it's flowing decently. I'm observing it a bit. We need to let this area develop further. But yeah, here I was thinking, as we had the train line here, why not, you know, put a normal train station here and have a little bit of traffic going. So train station, bang. We will remove this one. Yes, it will be demolished. And regular train station right here. And now we need some tracks right there. And now we want to lay out some skywalkways right away from here, going up and over, hitting the industrial area. That's good, you know, so people can commute actually. And now we have one here and there, and we could set up a train line, so to speak. Let's do that. Train, set up a stop from here to there and back. Alright, so now this is an area that is hooked up with a subway, and I was thinking here we have a subway, so let's do kind of a logical chain. We need to relocate that thing really quite opposite here, and then we also need to work on our underground tubes. Let's see. Get them. So pretty much this can go, and we connect it to this loop here. Let's say here, and we do this. Alright. Good stuff. Let's set up a line. Let's say it starts here, it stops here, goes there, goes there, goes there, goes there, and goes there and there. Sweet. Okay, all throughout the city, connected to this new area here. That's good. People can arrive there, hit the train station, and get out in the subway. Alright, so that means now we can start to lay out some residential here right away, right? Where shall we do that? Let's plop down some residential, and this time we're not gonna do that massive area right away. We're gonna slowly creep up there and get more and more houses going. So let's say this area is cool. At the moment there's not much demand, so yeah. Alright, gonna zone out this and gonna let it develop. So that's good stuff already there. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see, we also had the plan to unlock more of the unique buildings here. So what was the question for that? Aquarium, 5,000 children in elementary school. We can easily do that. We're gonna just up our numbers. We have anyways a lot of school requests. I'm thinking down here we could easily have another one. Bang. We need to bring our capacity. We have 4,600 eligible students, but we need to be prepared and have the capacity ready for 5,000 at least. Here we could have, oh yeah, here this area really deserves another one. Let's see, maybe, oh wow, we're not getting a good coverage here. I'd like to have a better coverage. We could have one. Well, that area is covered pretty well, but here it's a bit wonky, honestly. Here, middle in here would be not too bad. So let's put one here. All of those people got happy from it. We have a capacity of 4,500. Can easily put another one here. 4,800. One more. Okay, where does it look a bit undereducated? Maybe here. They have one there. They have one there. Only one. There's one there. Maybe over here a bit. There is one. There's two here. Well, we could also have it temporary and then remove it eventually, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we kind of want to place it in a halfway sensible. This one makes totally no sense. This one we need to move. Those are not affected by it. Okay, it just freaks me out to place so many down when it's not really needed, but put one here and put the next one right next to it. And then we have the capacity, hopefully. 4,800. So we know where they are, and maybe later we could remove them. Capacity 5,150 something. So in theory we could check that. Okay. What else? Construct city service buildings. 300 city service buildings. Well, that's not something we can cramp out just like that. Cathedral of Plentitude. Construct all city service buildings. Well, city service buildings that are missing are some of the plants here, right? I mean, we have this, we have that. We had a coal power plant. We didn't do an oil power plant, so we could briefly build it. Okay, it was. Let's check the check mark real quick again. 24. Okay, I'm gonna build that now and see if we just put it down and remove it, if that will count. Say we have it here real quick. Okay. 25. Okay, and let's remove it. 24. Oh, you gotta keep it? Seriously? I don't want to have an atomic plant, but well, okay, eventually we have to do that then. Okay, is there another one we could achieve more easy? That is, yeah, we're working on that. That is alright. oppression office. It says the unemployment rate, observatory. This is also hard to get here. Yeah, more commercial. Okay, we can do that. Grand library, construct 7 instances. Okay, let's do this real quick. We are over universitized anyways, but hey, let's do this real quick. So here. Okay. And keep it for 10 weeks. How many do we have in total? We should have it now. That's it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. Can tear that one down. Alright, let's keep those 7 universities for the 7 weeks. Whatever it was, that is good. 10 weeks. Yeah, we can easily afford that. Alright, anything else? More office space. Okay, next in the business zone we see zone out is offices. Crime rate, yeah, that's off the chart. More office, okay, yeah. Weekly educational expenses, 20,000. What's the budget? Education, 22,000. Alright, so we're clicking 2 at the moment. The monuments, oh man, yeah. Fusion power plant. Construct the observatory. Construct the expo center. Yeah. Don't we have the expo center already? Oh man. The courthouse. Okay. Oh man, I can't wait to get these things. Eden project. Where is it? Yeah, here. So nice. Alright, so yeah, we're working towards it. We need to do some of these here. Still. Alright, so that's covered. Here we have some under 20. Yeah, we won't reach that. More industry squares. Okay. So yeah, that's ticking here. And also the Grand Library thing. That's cool. What's that? Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Cathedral of Plentitude. That sounds so cool. Well, we might plop down all the buildings just to get it. Alright, come on, let's do this. My question was, it's not too bad to have him. The question was only like, if I put down an atomic reactor, can I just remove it like that? So, let's say over here we make this temporary thing, right? Let's get a road in, and it's quite far away from our stuff. So, city service. It was the oil power plant, and it was definitely that thing here. Alright. We better put some water to it. I feel like having a atomic power plant there without any water, that kind of trips me out. And we're gonna switch it off. Gonna switch it off for now. Alright. So let's see. 26. What else is missing? Do we have a graveyard? Let me quickly check. Yeah, we have one. So move it real quick. Well, okay, I have to browse through the city service buildings, but we have that. We have both of these. We have cargo trains. Okay, I'll look through it. I'll figure it out. Haha! We did it! Okay, what was missing was a water tower, a coal power plant, the dump or landfill. Let's quickly remove that again. And yeah. Okay, we can just remove it. Let's remove that all. And then also, of course, a normal, water pipe, exhaust pipe. Where did I put it? Over here. But yeah, that's not needed anymore. So now we got the Cathedral of Plentitude. Bam! Where do we want to have that? We want to have that here. Oh yeah. Bit of noisiness around it, but nice radius effect and good looks. Let's check her out. Let's go to first person. The mighty Cathedral of Plentitude. Take her in. Nice. I'm liking that. It's good stuff. Haha. Alright, let's keep on rolling. Alrighty guys, we can tear down the universities. We now can get the Grand Library. Ta-da! And the Opera House. Yay! Cool. That's so cool. Alright, yeah. Let's get rid of those universities we don't need. I also built an expo center down here. And I was thinking we should expand this area a little bit and have more tourist attractions and things. So we have it all kind of centralized, and as the train line ends up here as well, I thought that would be cool to extend it out a bit to the water. Okay, let's use some curved roads here. Bring her out to right there, I would say. Yep, that is looking nicey nice, and it could eventually connect to here, to be honest. Wouldn't hurt. Yep. Alright, so let's plop down some more stuff. I'd say we put down the Opera House here as well. Or do we want to have the Opera House in a more centralized location? Why not? It's a huge nice area effect. But hey, we keep it with our tourist attractions down here. Will it fit here? Yeah, it would. Nice. The Opera House. Should love it, people. Tourists will like to come to visit. And then we have the Grand Library. The Grand Library is for the people, so it needs to be somewhere at the city core, right? So, okay, then this is the spot for the Grand Library then. It's a nice effect there. All these people here will profit from it. Sweet. The Grand Library. Woo. Good stuff. Me likey. Man, we are unlocking a lot of things. Now I just wonder, with all these monuments, the space elevator, construct expo center. Well, we have an expo center. What else do I have to make the monuments? Do I have to unlock all of these? You guys could let me know in the comments. Colossal's order office. Yeah. Okay, let's build that. Alright. Super successful games company. They make some noise though. We should probably have them around here. It would fit in. Here would be a decent spot. Yeah. Let's have them here. Yay. Nice. That's cool. Nice into their own logo and stuff, so yeah. Cool. Alright, that is nice. We got that too, man. We are unlocking some of those buildings. But none of these. It just says construct expo center. Construct observatory. Yeah, well. Construct the business park and so on. So yeah. Figure that out eventually, I'd say. Alright guys, so right now we have industrial / office demand, and I was thinking we have some office here already, so down there that would be definitely cool to have some office around here. You know, for the people to go there and work directly. And I was thinking we would zone out all this and the area around the Grand Library. Like that. This could be office. And honestly, in between here, all that can be office too. Yep. Up here too. No, on the train line there. I'm also zoning out some more stuff, obviously, all the time, slowly but surely. Adding more living space. We could add some here, and also some along there, smaller ones. We want to have it a bit more organic, not only, you know, blocky like that. There's some dead people somewhere, but yeah, we have a little bit of a death wave going on, and the resulting chain of problems obviously occurs. So yeah. Alright, right now we have still a bit of office demand, but yeah, we need to wait and let these places develop and see how it affects the balance. And yeah, I'd say until next episode, I'll keep on extending this area here. You know, zone that, finish the zoning for it, and build that up, and we shall see how many people we get, and you guys in the comments, but I will also do my research myself, could probably give me some info. Man, yeah, we got a lot of dead people about the monuments and so on. Do we need to unlock everything? And so all info you know is good info. Thanks for watching again. I'm out. Bye.